Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I'm so happy to have you as a part of our soul group, soul tribe over here. We are awesome together. This is a beautiful group. Honestly, you guys have the best energy. And if you're new, welcome to it. Don't forget to subscribe. And guys, I do emphasize a lot. This is Palo Santo, by the way. Even though that little piece right there, that's an omen within itself, okay? For those of you that are new, if it sounds like I'm rambling even in my intros, it's not really an intro. You might hear me randomly say things. I'm a medium. My main ability is to channel. Channeling is the process of connecting to the spirit realm. I, in particular, on this channel, do connect to the angelic realm. My ancestors, my spirit team. I do have the ability to connect to those that have crossed over. Though I kind of block them from coming through during YouTube readings because I've never actually touched on that, but I'm already channeling. So if they're having me share that, no such thing as an accident. Maybe somebody here thought that, and I'm answering your question because I hear your questions before I start recording. And that's the interesting part. Truly. That's what energy is. No such thing as time. So even if you just clicked here, I tapped into your energy a long time ago. So again, that also, just to remind you that all my readings on this channel are timeless for that reason. So if you're new, go ahead. If you feel like you need guidance, click videos. Even if I posted it 2 years ago, no such thing as time. Energy is energy. You were never guided somewhere by accident. I can't say this enough. I do not believe, and this is not just a personal belief. Remember, everything that I share here is channeled. I do not believe. They tell me not to believe in the message that this may or may not resonate. Because we cannot say that we believe in divine orchestration, destiny, divine timing, and then have the dichotomy and the cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is a state of having two conflicting thoughts, okay, happening at the same time. And whether you're aware of it or not, subconsciously, that creates kind of like a distress. That's interesting that they're having me channel that off the bat. Again, if you're new, I'm a medium. So my main ability is to channel. So this is the reading. I will confirm with cards, no particular spread. You will see the process. But I'm not rambling. I mean, I am talking. It's my voice, but it's not me. It's interesting because they've had me emphasize this message a lot in the past few readings, but never in this way. So it actually makes perfect sense now that I'm hearing them tell me how to explain it. That's what it is. Thoughts create your reality, right? If you're spiritual, you're here. We know that. We manifest our reality by what we think. That's what makes this a human experience. The devil energy, that devil card, has nothing to do with being a demon. Okay? Take that thought, that scary concept of a devil out of our minds. We're being pushed to do that. That is all fear-based programming that came from, I don't want to even say it came from religion, because it's not the fault of religion. It came from the institution, the people that became involved in the institution that instilled fear in that. I still go to church to this day. I read the Bible almost every night. I'm not kidding. I have one next to my nightstand. Don't know why they're having me channel that, but there is no such thing as an accident. And the reason they're having me share that, they're saying, is just to remind you, you have to be in your power. Don't just X something out of your life because of the ideologies of society or what other people tell you how you should perceive something. So in the case of religion, and I don't usually talk about that, I go because I read the Bible in the way it's meant to be interpreted as a spiritual text, right? People in those times did not write the way that we do, okay? So yeah, their language sometimes seems like it could very much still be misinterpreted, right? So that is why I feel they're telling me people conveniently interpreted some things in ways to instill fear, right? Like looking at the devil as like, oh my God, petrified, right? But if you really read the Bible, I don't know why, this is not a religious channel, you guys, but there is a message in this they want me to share. And it's interesting because I don't do pre-shuffles or anything. The moment I hit record, they already know my intention is to connect, and they, boom, the energy hits me. So I'm like, sometimes I pause because I'm even shocked that I'm talking about this, but that's what they want me to say. Okay. I read the Bible front to back. Okay. And with my perspective as a medium, I'm telling you, I read texts in there that are perceived in a certain way by many people that, you know, are a part of religious institutions. Nothing against that. Again, because I go to church all the time with my own perspective. And I'm able to read it from another standpoint and understand what it truly means, in my opinion. Most of it is all about energy. And everything that we discuss here in the spiritual community, truly, 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 truly. So back to what I was saying, tying it back together, okay? Devil energy, that devil card, they're showing it to me. By the way, if you're new, I'm going to go in and out because I have to explain what I do. I'm channeling, so it's a takeover. So I can't stop myself, but I have to like let you know what's going on. You might hear me. Whatever they have me share, they don't speak English, right? So it's energy. They show me things that will spark a thought so I can share a message with you. Okay? So you're going to hear me spit out the names of cards, tarot cards. They do that so that then later when I start pulling cards, no particular spread, every reading on this channel is, number one, timeless, because time doesn't exist. It's all about energy. So again, if you're new, feel free to click on anything you feel guided to watch on this channel, even if it's from 2 years ago. And whoa, please excuse me. They are bombarding me with so many specifics right now. Bear with me. It's like, what are they trying to do right now? Because you guys understand that I'm just a medium, right? I'm just the messenger. I'm not really involved here. Like, that's what a medium is. It's a medium, someone in the middle between our dense ass human bodies and their super high vibrational selves. I'm able to connect as a medium to raise my vibe to a point. I can't do that all day because it's taxing on my body, but I know I have the intention of doing it when I'm recording so that they can connect to me. And that's what it's called. That's why it's called download. It's like connecting to 5,000 G speed as like a Nokia phone from, remember, from like the early 2000s, the little like gray with the green screen with like the snake. Imagine us as human beings being that, and connecting to the angelic realm and to the spirit realm is like taking that phone and connecting it to like 15,000 G speed, right? Think about it. If you did that, you would download information in the snap, boom, but then your battery would be done right after. So this, you know what I mean? I feel like they're having me go back and forth. I'm sorry, but this is, they're just giving me a lot. And that's why they had me share that, because I'm trying to explain the process to you. So they don't speak English. So it's also, as a medium, I'm translating it, right? So they give you like a download because they're so high vibe, meaning they have faster wavelengths, right? Which means they are quicker, right? It's all light. It's all energy. Think of the rainbow, right? The smaller arcs have faster wavelengths. So with that being said, they just download all the information, boom, into my energetic field. And my job is to try to translate it. But sometimes if I raise my vibe high enough, higher than I usually do, no fault of my own, they are able to download even more. And it's overwhelming. So sometimes if I have to pause and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. Bear with me, you guys. Don't click off. It's going to come together. I promise. They're going to give me a lot of specifics this reading, I know. But because this is a mediumship process, it takes me a while to like dive into the energy. Please understand that. Like, my God, can this be cohesive, for crying out loud? But it will come. It'll come together. Okay. So back to that message. They want you to know, take out that fear component. It's all about energy. So that Devil card, what it really means is your human brain. Everything that's carnal. That's it. Anything, if thoughts create your reality, that gets in your mind and causes you to doubt and puts you in the swords energy, the suit of swords in tarot signify your mind, your intellect, your thoughts, communication. That all comes from our brain. It's processing, right? It's mental processing. So you can watch a reading. That's why I don't believe in the messages. This may or may not resonate. And it hits you. Sounds great. And then you click off and you're like, I don't know about this. Okay? And they're sharing this message not just to talk about my process, but take every reading as an intuitive exercise. Take this message and find out, why are they having me spend so much time on this one message? It's never an accident, because you can take this information they're sharing and it's going to apply to your personal life one way or another. That's why. So hear what I'm saying, what they're having me channel, and ask yourself how it's relevant, how it's going to make a difference in your life. Okay? Because they're sharing it for a reason. I could have just said it in a second. But thoughts create a reality. So it's just our carnal mind. Our brains are just like computers, processing. So you can watch a reading, it hits you, it's great. Then you click off. And, what? You doubt it? 1 second? That's the devil energy. That's all it is. It's a low vibrational thought, your manifestation, what you're meant to connect to. Your highest potential is now limited just because of that. Any doubtful thought causes a doubtful experience. It doesn't mean that your abundance is never to be reached. It just means you just kept yourself in a self-imposed imprisonment. Okay? So the reason they have me channel, they say all the time, I don't have to do that. Their main purpose on this channel is to empower you, because we all have abilities, to trust your intuition. They really want you to know they exist. That's why a lot of paranormal-ish happens on this channel. Every reading on this channel, if you're new, is going to be a different experience. So they're sharing this message. I'm not just talking about myself, because they want to make it clear that the reason they do that, they have me spit out the names of cards and they come out in the end to emphasize that message. A lot of times they do come out. How could I preconceive that? Because it's not me. Their main purpose is to remind you guys that you guys are the high priestess. Male, female, doesn't matter. They just showed me that card. The high priestess. What the hell is the devil to the high priestess? High priestess knows everything. The high priestess is the psychic, the card that signifies a medium, the card that signifies your intuition, your intuitive ability. She doesn't speak much, but she knows everything. Right? That's interesting. The high priestess doesn't speak much, and we were just talking about swords. Swords signify what? Your mind, your intellect, your thoughts, which in turn is what causes your communication, because it also signifies communication. Now connect the dots. That's the only place the devil energy can get you. Right? through your mind. You think a thought, it comes out of your mouth. It creates a sentence. You have now just spoken something into existence. Right? That's why in religion you go and you pray, because you're speaking things into existence. Do you understand that? So now they're tying this all together because they want you to apply this to your personal life. You could be aware of that. The high priestess, when people say she signifies somebody that doesn't speak much, it's not just because that's her personality trait. There's a reason. Because she knows the power of words. That she can speak things into existence. And she doesn't have to speak much because she knows that all she has to do is go within. And it's not her mind that gives her the answers. It's her intuition. It's the energy that made her. That made you. That's all that we're made of. Our mind is an illusion. Whatever you feel in your soul, whether it's in regards to a relationship, going after a career, bear with me. This is very deep, but it's for a reason. They're going to give you specifics in a minute. They have a lot to say. But remember, perspective is everything because our brain is just a brain. It's a processor. Sometimes if they don't share things like this, they do so to raise your vibration, to get you to a certain perspective. So when they share the little details, you won't ruin your own manifestation. Let's say they don't share that. And you're in a badass mood. Excuse my language. Because they showed me the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Again, if you're new, they had me spit out the names of cards. Because they confirmed to me that their main purpose here is not just obviously to aid you in your growth and give you messages. Obviously, yeah. For your highest good. But to confirm their presence. Not for me. I'm not speaking. It's not my ego. Validation. I'm not a part of this. It's a trance. I'm not even here, technically. It's because they want you to be in your power. And trust that there is another realm. So when you're in that 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Because you guys are like, it's like a seesaw. They just showed me a seesaw. Are like, you're aware of this concept that I'm saying? But then something pulls you into that energy. But the difference is, because they showed it next to the High Priestess, it's beautiful. That Sun card, Star card they showed me. Sun card is the divine light, clarity, happiness. Star card is healing, faith. So you've already seen the light at the end of the tunnel. But they just showed me a tunnel. You're still in the tunnel. You see the light now. You're not in the dark, but you're still in the dark, right? And sometimes you turn your head, as an analogy they're showing me, and you don't see the light anymore. And that's when you go into this 8 of Swords, which is the card in the traditional tarot that shows somebody with 8 swords around them, tied up, blindfolded, self-imposed imprisonment of your own mind. Because you start doubting things, etc., right? 9 of Swords in the traditional tarot shows somebody hands to face. Anxiety, overthinking, right? But you see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's why this is an interesting set of cards they just showed me. Because those 2 cards are surrounded by High Priestess, Star, Sun, which are major arcana. The suits have nothing on major arcana. Again, bear with me. Because they're going to share the most important thing for your life now. And then they're going to give me specifics. They have a lot to say about love. And, I don't know. I think they want me to post a longer reading at some time. I've been trying to save my energy. My energy's been drained lately. But they've been having me post readings where they're giving, like, very specific messages for some people. It's like some of you asked. And they want you to hear this. And then I'm going to give you an answer. Truly. The suits, the swords, the wands, the pentacles, the cups signify everyday scenarios. Significant, yeah, but everyday things. Major arcana cards have the most energy, meaning major life lessons. So if we have the 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords, and surrounding it we have the Star card, Sun card, High Priestess, that's taken over. It's you being able to finally get into your power. You're really whoever you are. And if you're watching in regards to love, remember this could be vice versa. Because don't forget, intuitive exercise. Every reading is an intuitive exercise. Don't watch a reading from the standpoint of how we were programmed. Like public school, I always say it, where it's like subordinate and teacher. You don't question, you just hear somebody tell you what to do and you believe it. That's what causes doubt. That's the devil energy. Because your power is taken away and then you have a reason to doubt something. That's why they have me channel and then they confirm to a point where you're so confident you can't doubt it. But they spoke to you. But see, every reading has an intuitive exercise because they want you to be in your power. They want you to strengthen that. Because that's your truth. You won't have to go into the Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords energy often if you learn to tap into that High Priestess energy. Because energy, your energy, what guides you, that's your only truth. It already exists. It'll never lead you astray. And it's completely, it does not have fear. Okay? But we need to, that star card they showed me, that sun card also signifies the divine. Star card signifies faith. But because we have brains, we lack faith in that. Right? Because it doesn't seem logical to risk things and go after what we feel energetically. I feel a soul tie to this person, so I'm just going to jump into it. I feel called to paint for the rest of my life. But I have a 6-figure job right now, corporate. I'm miserable. It would be ridiculous to just quit my job and just go, you know, painting. But that's your mind. Okay? Yeah, we have to be responsible. But we're also, what we don't know, what we haven't been taught as a society is that the biggest irresponsibility, which we were programmed on purpose to live this way, the biggest irresponsibility is not making the effort to meditate, to learn how to tap into your soul, your energy. Because that is your truth. And even though some things may seem irrational, whatever seems irrational to you doesn't seem irrational to the person next to you. Because no one person has the same perspective of the universe. Isn't that funny? So what does that mean? It's all an illusion. The same person that says it's irrational to go after my dreams because I'm making 6 figures in a corporate job, there's somebody next to you that you might even envy, which is devil energy. Puts you even in a lower vibration. Like, damn, look at this person. They just quit their job and they went after like just freaking painting on the street of New York City and now they're making 6 figures. Like, why can't that happen to me? But that's the thing. Because what's more irresponsible is not tapping into that energy. Because you will never lack abundance when you master that. You know why? Because your thoughts happen on the spot. It creates your reality. Right? But the energy already exists because you were born with it. And there is no such thing as time in the universe. You understand? How can you feel something if it doesn't exist? How can I preconceive the messages and the cards, and they always come out, no validation, before they do? Why is that? I'm tapping into the energy because the energy already exists. I feel it because it already exists. You feel your calling. You feel this connection to somebody. You feel an urge to just quit your job or do whatever. That's not your brain. That's your truth. It's because you're tapping into an energy that already exists. Why else would you be feeling it? So as long as you trust that star card, and they're emphasizing that because they showed me the Wheel of Fortune. I know it sounds repetitive because they keep showing that card, but it's a major arcana, you guys. Meaning major life lesson. You don't just, the Wheel of Fortune signifies sudden events, karma, the karmic wheel, karmic payout, sudden luck, your blessings, your destiny. What do you think? That's not the suits. That card's not going to come out. And then it's like, guys, the Wheel of Fortune came out. You're going to have sudden luck. And then like next day it's gone. That's a process. That wheel has been turning. But we're at a pivotal point right now. And they're really pushing you to be empowered and listen. Full card. Take a leap of faith. See every reading as an intuitive exercise. I'm channeling the energy. So you will know. Don't look at it from a standpoint as subordinate and teacher. Like I said, you're empowered. You will know how this energy applies to you. They are talking to you. I'm channeling. I'm not talking to you. They're talking to you. It is your job to interpret that. And that also goes when I start pulling cards and going into details. If I'm talking about your brother, your sister, career, but you know energetically, because it's all energy. And that energy, if you're here, it's because we're connected to that energetic cloud, but it manifests in our personal lives differently. So if I'm talking about a dog or a cat, but you know that message resonates with love. If I'm talking about you, but you know it resonates with someone else. If I'm talking about a lover, but you know it resonates with your mom or your dad. You have the power to trust yourself enough, High Priestess, to interpret it that way. Because you will know in your gut, you will feel the energy. Understand? And that wasn't just a rant. I'm channeling that because they want you. They will have me repeat this in a million different ways. Because it's like the same message, kind of, right? But in different forms. Because sometimes humans need to be explained things in a million different ways so that it could have you think about it differently until it becomes your norm. That is the major lesson. They want that wheel to turn. Something is happening for you. Huge. If you're here, I'm going to go into it. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm not home, by the way. This is temporary. And I am uncomfortable as hell. I'm trying, guys. So they're trying to put you in the energy to receive that. Whoa, did this just go out? Like the whole thing finished. Damn. That's an omen right there. Okay, because I lit that one and this one, which is also almost finishing at the same time. But that one didn't die yet. That's an omen. Again, if you're new, remember they have me channel cards, messages. But it's also paranormal. Like things happen. Like they have things manifest physically. Didn't I say something huge is manifesting in your life? This is a white candle to clear out the energy. That's what they're doing. They're clearing out whatever holds you back. So that this flame of your old life can just die out. And that wheel, interesting that it's round like that, can turn. And you can receive your blessing. And you can shine brightly. That's the truth. Because the truth is also, destiny exists because it's all energy. How long it takes you to trust that energy that already exists and tap into is your problem. It could take you lifetimes. You can go your whole life with an energy that already exists and ignore it because of that devil energy. Never take a leap of faith towards anything. That's the free will aspect. It's not that, oh, destiny exists, so I'm just going to sit back, do nothing. No. Destiny exists, meaning that energy exists. That's what you're feeling. Every time you have a feeling like, I just want to do this. I just want to move here. I just want to be with this person. That's the energy exists. Every time you hold yourself back, that's the devil energy, right? That energy isn't going anywhere once you pass. Again, I'm a medium. I'm able to connect to those that have crossed over also. And they've shared these things with me. They understand these lessons once they're over there. Right? So if you decide to lead with your brain this entire lifetime, doesn't mean you're going to live a horrible life, but you're not going to receive, that wheel is turning now, what you're meant to have. What you know you want. The time is now. In regards to love, now they're being a little more specific. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Pot calling the kettle black much. Everyone's a reflection of you. Remember that. There must have been some kind of a separation or something. Okay. For some of you, anybody that was removed from your life was removed for a reason. I'm going to specify. It's either because they're making space for your abundance because you've done the work and they have not, and they're going to send you someone new, or it is temporary. But I will tell you one thing. It's a mirroring energy. Whatever I'm saying right now for you, this person's experiencing also. Okay? They want you to know that. All right. Now they have a whole bunch of specific messages. That was a lot deeper than I anticipated to go into. Like, I wanted to just go into it, but who am I? I gotta surrender. That's what they wanted to share. So let's go into, it's gonna get juicy now. Where can I even start? Somebody's moving. How about that? Random. If it seems random, I don't know. Because what they're doing right now, that was the main message. And usually they don't have me channel. Like, literally, look, this candle's still lit. I lit them at the same time. I just got a lot from that. I'm going to save it for later. They're just giving me specifics. I'm going to just spit fire, okay? This is, every reading on this channel is going to be different. Bear with me, okay? I'm just going to spit fire. I usually don't do readings like this, but they're being very specific. You will know. Somebody's moving. If you've been thinking that you need to move, you want to move. It is crucial. It is crucial. It is crucial that you do so. Okay. That's why they mentioned everything I said in the beginning. Okay. Because if you feel an urge that you need to do so, but you're in your mind afraid that you can't afford it, and you may be right, believe me, when you need to do something, you'll get it done. And that's exactly what you need to do. And I've been there myself. Again, when they have me talk about myself, it's not that I'm talking about myself. They don't speak English. So whatever they have me share to spark a thought, so I can share a message, it's for you. So if I'm sharing something about myself, it's a message about, I'm talking about myself, but it's a message for you. For example, I'm a single mother, right? Separated since she was, what, 4 months old. Obviously, I had to live with my parents for a little while. I mean, I was a teacher full-time, but you can't physically do that alone, right? Teach all day and then have a newborn at home. I had a decent salary, but teachers, everybody knows teachers don't make that much. It came a point where I'm like, okay, I have to move out by myself now. Petrified. My energy already was pulling me. Like, you have to go now. My environment said, this is not the time. This is not going to make sense. You need to think about your daughter first. How are you going to put yourself in a situation so suddenly and you can't afford this? What if you can't pay your rent and you have a baby? How are you going to get somebody to take care of her if you're all alone? You're with your parents. You have free babysitting 24 hours a day. What are you going to do? Right? What if an emergency comes up and you're not even making that much? Because I also live in northern New Jersey, you guys, where the rent is, I live 5 minutes from New York City. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay? Like, a studio apartment's like $2,200 a month, not including utilities. A studio. Okay? Around here. Like, what am I going to do? I decided fearlessly. Again, I'm talking about myself, but it's for you. My energy is calling me to do that. It's not by accident. Okay? It is because My energy is telling me that moving out is what's going to bring me into alignment with my truth, which then will trickle as a domino effect into everything else in my life. And I was prepared to struggle. But guess what? Because I followed what I felt in my heart I needed for my mental health, for my sanity, in order to tap in, align to my own energy, I went for it. And it was hard. It was hard for the first year and a half, almost 2 years. I'm not going to lie. There were months where I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? Excuse my language. But some way, somehow, I always figured it out. And some way, somehow, it led me here, opening a YouTube channel, following my purpose. That's an example. You need to not be in the energy of being afraid to fail. You have to be in the energy of, it's always going to work out in the end. Trust me. If I find myself in a pinch, I'm going to figure it out, because as long as I'm aligned to my energy, who said I'm weak and I can't figure it out? I'll do something, but I'll figure it out. And once you get into that energy enough, let's say you move out, that's an example, and you move out and you're in that energy, guess what? That energy gains momentum and it transfers into everything in your life. And then by default, everything starts falling into your lap because you're rewarded for that. Do you understand? And as I said that, this just died out. So this is an omen. If this is in regards to a relationship, because I said mirroring energy, right? I feel like you and somebody else romantically mirror each other perfectly. Quite literally could be. I'm not so big on labels, but twin flames. There you go, because these are the twin flames. One of them was cleared already, while the other one was still burning. As soon as I finished that message, it went out. That to me is a message. There is somebody in your life. Again, take it as it resonates. This could be a relationship. This could relate to your career, your parents, anything. Somebody already, someone's ahead of the steps in certain ways where you've already learned this lesson. The only reason you're not able to connect with this person is because they have not learned that lesson yet. You heard what I just said. The moment I finished that statement, it went out. Meaning the moment that this person lets go of fear, because I feel like for whoever this is, you will know, their life is going to change just like you. And that's what's blocking you. Somebody's in their mind, logic, like they, and that goes again in relationships. They can't be with you. The excuses up the you know what. And the message to you is, and again, it could be vice versa. Take it as it resonates. This is the energy I'm channeling. Don't take it personally. They may be acting like an a-hole. They may be rude, selfish. Okay? Because when you're in your mind, you're in your devil energy. That's toxic. If the divine calls the separation right now, I also saw the Tower card. Tower moments have happened. Things have been falling apart everywhere. Don't look at it in a negative sense. See that was a blessing in disguise. That happened for a reason. Okay. Somebody needed to learn these things. Okay. Because by you being in that situation with them, however this resonates, without realizing the amount of love that you were giving that they were unable to give to themselves because they were in their head stressed about these things, was like spoon feeding them and coddling them and not allowing them to do the things that I just said. Doesn't mean they're a baby or incompetent, but it's human nature. It's subconscious, moon card. You're not even aware that that happens. You know? The first 2 years of me moving out were the toughest because it wasn't just a financial thing, but I was not prepared for the amount of purging that I was suddenly put through. All of a sudden, all the toxicity from my family's house, my parents, because I was living for them for years with my daughter, being alone triggers something in you. where you're alone with your own energy. You don't have the outside influences. If you have roommates, those are outside influences. Whatever the case may be. Distractions, whether even if it's not anything malicious. You start to adopt those patterns. You never really are able to tap into your energy. And if you do, you easily go left because you're always distracted. Being alone, oh, that was tough. It was like, it was the equivalent of feeling like I was vomiting every day. Because I was left alone, having to figure things out, and also realizing how much I was holding myself back because of connecting more with the energy of the people around me than the energy of myself. Okay, and that was, literally, I just picked this up. You can't make it up. That's why they're having me go on and on about that so much. Wheel of freaking Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. That's why. Because the Wheel of Fortune, and I hate to keep saying it, you guys, but that's what it is. That's what's happening right now. Karmic lesson. Number 10 signifies completion. The completing of a cycle. Blessing. Rapid movement forward. You are about to receive a brand new life. And if I keep getting a love vibe because they showed me the Lover's cards, the Lover's card, 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and 10 of Cups. Ooh. Those are all of those love cards they just showed me. So this can resonate. Remember, it's energy. So energy is a cloud. This can relate to your partnership with somebody. But it also trickles down into everything. Okay? So take it as it resonates, but they're going to give me little details and everything. Okay? You're being pushed to allow that wheel to turn. You must go on that wheel by yourself. It is your karmic lesson. You can come together with somebody and learn your karmic lessons together, truly. Separately, but together. But when you are in separation from someone and you have a soul connection, the reason you're in separation is, again, with the flames, like I said, only happens when there's one person that is trying to learn their karmic lessons. No one's perfect, trying to work through their things. And there's another person that's stuck in their ego and does not want that wheel to turn. Right? You cannot have 2 people not in alignment like that. Do you understand? You both have to either go on the wheel together or you can't. Okay? And work on yourselves together and separately, but being together. Okay? For that card to come up first, that's huge. And I hate to keep repeating it, but that wheel is turning now. And that's why they've been starting with these, it's not heavy, but these deep messages, because it is so crucial. Whoever you are, for crying out loud, Hierophant, High Priestess, listen to your freaking intuition. Don't you get it? I'm not shaming you. Your blessing is here. You are missing it. It could be someone in your life too. But what do they say? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? I'm getting an energy of like pot calling the kettle black. Like I'm learning my karmic lesson. They're not. No. You guys are mirroring each other one way or another. Okay? Even though one person is still a little bit ahead of the other. That's the truth. So trust the process. Okay? Anything that's happening right now, separation, turmoil, it seems heavy as hell. Look at this. I love this card. This is the Tarot del Fuego from, oh my God. I just picked it up, the world. And the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups means walking away. Walking away. Walking away. Leaving something. So there was definitely an ending here between you and somebody, or you and something, or there is a need for you to end something so you could have your brand new beginning, so you could have the world, so you go towards your destiny passionately. Brand new beginning. Ace of Wands in your power. Message is clear. They're going to give me little specifics in a minute, but this is the overall message. And I'm getting, again, this is a mirroring energy. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with, if it's about love, same shit. You want to know what they're going through? This. Is there love between you and this person? Hell yeah. Okay, because they had me channel soul connection cards. Lovers, 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Did I say 2 of Cups? Yes. And the Hierophant High Priestess, ultimate spiritually awakened pair. But whether it comes together now or in a long time, it really depends on how long somebody wants to burn out that flame that's burning them alive. And if they choose to, because if they don't, the divine's going to give you someone else. Because the thing is, for that Wheel of Fortune to start as the first one, you guys, that's a huge message. It means that wheel is going to turn, and it's unfortunate, but we have to learn to deal with sadness too. That's the 8 of Cups. We have to be responsible and know when to walk away. Cups signify your emotion from emotional experiences that hold us back. It becomes tough when it's something. Wands signify passion, and wands also signify spirituality. So it could be your soul connection with someone, something you're passionate about. Wands also signify like your career, your passion projects, things you're passionate about. Okay. Ace, 1, you're one and only. Like what, like the apple of your eye. The thought of that causes pain. The World card means closing out of a cycle. So it's the ending of that. But we have free will. We have to put ourselves in the energy, and that's the truth. That's what makes this not Disney World right now, like Disney. It's not the Disney Channel. I'm going to be real. The Wheel of Fortune coming up as the first one. Number 10 is completion. The World card is 21. That means right now. Okay? And they just had me channel, for whatever reason, 10 October 21st. Or by October of this year. Eight plus 1 is 9. September, October of this year is when your life is going to change big time. Like the culmination of all of this. But it's starting now. Okay? So it's tough, but you have to be willing to walk away from emotional experiences, as much love and passion as you have for them, if they are not going to align with you, because ultimately it's their choice. That's what they're saying. Okay? And if they separate you, it's to give somebody the opportunity to grow and bloom, learn their karmic lesson, close out the cycles that hold you back, come together. Or don't. Either way, there's a passionate beginning in your life. Look at this image. It's beautiful. 8 of Cups means walking away. But those cups, they have vines growing. Vines growing. Meaning whatever you're walking away from is so that you can grow and bloom. Those vines are surrounding that pillar to the point where it broke it. Meaning you're breaking an old foundation. That's what you're walking away from, so that you can grow. Okay. So is this person going to come with you or not? But you are not to push them, because by doing so, you're not going to learn your karmic lesson. Okay? Now, I did mention something about moving. Somebody's been thinking about moving. Someone's going to move. Someone might ask you to move in together with them. They showed me the 8 of Wands. They showed me the World. They showed me the Chariot. Those are all like moving cards. But the Wheel of Fortune is also travel, and so is the World. The World also signifies literally the world. So it could be somebody at a distance. I keep getting, and Wheel of Fortune is sudden events. 8 of Cups is walking away. Some of you, you won't know if it resonates, but something that you don't expect is going to happen very soon. Someone might come forward and offer you an opportunity to travel with them, leave somewhere, okay? Somewhere passionate. Or someone's going to offer you suddenly the World. This is for someone, I'm not going to lie. There's a conversation here, 8 of Cups, of walking away from someone's location. Okay, World is travel. Okay? To have a brand new beginning. with someone that lights their fire. And this is going to happen out of nowhere. Either the discussion of that happening or that actually happening. You don't expect it. It's almost like a tower moment. Something's going to happen you don't expect. No lie. How did this end up being backwards like that? I'm sorry, but what did I do? Okay. Hold on. I'm going to pull more cards just to confirm that message, which is interesting because I usually don't channel this way, but they're giving me specific messages, and then they want me to confirm it and then give you another message and confirm. Freaking justice. Freaking justice. Another major arcana. Whoop. Hold on. Okay. Is that really the Chariot at the bottom? Can you make it up? And the Empress. This the Empress is mommy, love, everything, okay? But I'm gonna shuffle some more because you can't make that up for the life of you. The World card with the Chariot card underneath it, as I channeled that message, just confirms absolutely everything, just to let you know. This is the format. Every reading on this channel is going to be different. So this is the format that they're having me follow right now. Again, it's an intuitive exercise. So if for whatever reason I'm saying what I'm saying about the travel, but you know this resonates in another way, you can do that. But it is very clear. What they're gonna do is have me channel, look, the Eight of Swords that I channel right now. That's the energy that you guys have been going in and out of. They're gonna have me channel how it manifests, the most prevalent, like, physical manifestations of this energy. And this is the most prevalent physical manifestation because I channeled it and there it is. So that is absolutely for somebody, and you don't expect that for the life of you. The Justice card is also like, it's not just about bringing justice, but the Justice card is also the justice system. Okay, so it could be like signing legal documents. Next to the Chariot and the World, after I channeled what I channeled, quite literally means signing a lease or something, or making something. Yeah, it's like documents are planned to do that. Yep. Yep. Because you can't make it up. That's why they're having me channel like this first and then confirm right away, because I can just say that and you can be like, yeah, I don't know. But I mean, it's coming out after I say it. And it's not for validation. It's for you to be, for confirmation. And I'm getting that it's somebody that you are possibly not even talking to right now. Yup. Look, as I said, that Three of Swords at the bottom. You can't make it up. Yup. Four of Cups. Four of Cups in the traditional tarot is somebody that's sitting on a tree refusing the cup of love. Okay. Okay, somebody wasn't opening up to love. Somebody was blocked at the heart space like a mother effer. Okay? But the sun started shining. Now they want to bring justice to this situation, move forward, close out this cycle, let this wheel turn. And this is going to happen suddenly after a period of walking away. I'm telling you. Whatever ending happened, somebody walked away from someone. That needed to happen to close out this cycle. For some of you, so that you can move forward by yourself. Because there was a lot of heartbreak in this situation. And I'm getting there was a third party. Third parties don't always have to be people, but I'm not going to lie. For a lot of you, there is an involvement of somebody else. Whether you know it or not, it's going to come to the light. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. Mark my words. They just showed me the Ace of Swords for that, and I will confirm. And the Queen of Wands. Something about that. Doesn't mean that they have to be full like cheating or anything like that. But there is a third party, and they always show me that with the Seven of Cups too. Energy. That they've been having some kind of a Five of Swords, Five of Wands kind of conflict with. And that also has been the reason why they've gone into this Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy. And projected that onto you. Lots of heartbreak here. Closed at the heart space. Okay? So there was definitely some kind of, if there's separation right now. Okay. But there's a brand new beginning that comes from that. Okay? Karmic lesson was learned to close out the cycle so you could walk away from the crap that holds you back so that you can grow these vines. Start a passionate new beginning. Passionate new beginning. This is the card of fertility, okay? It could literally be like having a baby. I just split this. 10 of Cups. Can't make it up. And the 8 of Wands. Okay, I'm sorry. This is definitely what I'm channeling. You can't make it. You guys, I'm sorry. I said for travel, I saw the World's card, the Chariot, and the 8 of Wands. I get excited. Bear with me. And I just split it again. You can't make it up. And this is in regards to love. Boom. End of story. It's freaking beautiful when they confirm. I love it. This is for somebody. And it is gorgeous, darling. And I'm going to move this stuff. I don't know if this is a synchronicity for someone, but this is a real daffodil, okay, that I accidentally stepped on. And I felt so guilty about it. So I put it here just to give me good energy. Isn't it beautiful? But I'm going to put her right here. Where can I put her here? I love flowers, you guys. I love them. Like more than an average person. Okay, but I would like if I had more space here. Lovers. This is absolutely in regards to love. Okay. No doubt in my mind that this message is for somebody. Again, you could change it, whatever, however it resonates. But I channel the moving, the thing about the traveling, etc. With the Chariot, the World, the 8 of Wands. Right? I channel the Wheel of Fortune. I channeled the Lover's card and the 10 of Cups. What else do you need? Pull one more. What else do you need other than the freaking... Oh, this mother effer. Look at this. Look at this! Oh, I'm done. Look what's at the top of the deck. You can't... Wow. Hold on. They're confirming everything. This message is for somebody. And it might be for a lot of you. Because there's no way you can make it up. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. This person, you have a soul connection with someone. You are their Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, and we saw the Empress come out before. Cups signify love, nurturing. Okay? She's pregnant with an abundant life. This person knows that. Even if you're in separation, they can't shake. They know this is true love. Okay. Look what came out here. Wow. What did I say about the third party influence? We got the Queen of Wands. Came out in the last reading too. The Queen of Wands to me is always a third party. It's a person, okay? Somebody in their energy with nasty energy. Gets in their mind. You see the difference? Look at this Queen of Cups, how beautiful she is. Full of love. She's pregnant with life. She's abundant. She's blooming. Okay. And look at this. Just to confirm the message that I channeled in the last reading. But now it's even more clear. This Queen of Cups with the red hair. You don't have to have red hair in real life. Actually, the Queen of Cups could even be a male. You take it as it resonates. Is this person. Same creepy message. There is a masculine here, dark energy. I mean, not dark. He has dark energy around him because of another person that's affecting his life. Even if it's just energetically, no lie. There's something that this person has instilled in their brain that limits them so terribly from love. He is looking only at this Queen of Cups. Look, same red hair and the flower on her head. But this is almost sick. It's the same message as last time. The same cards came out. There is a woman with dark hair attached to her head. The same body. That is crazy. So it's you that this person wants to be with. But there is a dark force. See? It's the same woman, look, with the two sets of eyes, with the red around her eyes and the dark hair. This demonic ass, that's a demonic ass looking tree, okay? It's dark energy in the background with a crown, okay? A very entitled energy. In whatever way this may manifest in your life, you take it as it resonates. This affects this person's ability to succeed. They're either afraid that whatever happened with this person will repeat, there is some kind of financial tie. That's why they showed me the 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, some kind of lack. There's some kind of legal situation going on. Honestly, they just showed me that too with the Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune. If that's the case for you or somebody else, they want you to know very clearly that's going to go in your favor. Hold on, I'm going to channel this real quick, but they want me to confirm that, okay? I have to listen. It's involuntary. Let me shuffle this. This is an interesting reading. This seems like it's very specific. But the thing is that when it's specific like this, look. Oh my God. Oh boy. Hermit. Somebody was put in a situation. There was some kind of a tower moment like I channeled, right? Tower is a destruction of an old foundation so that a new one can begin. So you may feel like you're drowning. Okay, you're holding that. That's the Statue of Liberty, but you're holding that wand, right, with the fire, which is the Ace of Wands, which is that brand new passionate beginning. So despite this person drowning, there was some kind of a tower moment. Some shit happened, or some shit is happening, excuse my language, that you don't know about, but you could have been involved. You just don't know the extent of it. There's something involved that a third party has to do with that you don't know, but it's going to come to light. I told you. I already channeled the cards that they confirmed that with. The Ace of Swords. Okay? And the Tower card. There it is. Put this person into hermit mode. Hermit's not bad though, but it is if you stay there too long. The story of the Hermit card is the Emperor, which is the embodiment of all kings, has his shit together. He's in his power. No, like, he goes after what he wants. He doesn't get, like, he holds an empire. Who cares who's trying to get in his head? The Emperor is the Hermit is the Emperor that got so much in his ego and his fear and his mind and got superficial and all that stuff that held him back. Double energy. Lost it all. So the divine forced them, okay, to go into a state through a tower moment. Like, boom, everything hits you all at once. So you can go alone into the mountain, figuratively or literally, and reflect on your life. And it seems heavy. But it's the most, but it's karma, Wheel of Fortune. It is the most beautiful thing in the world. I don't think this person realizes that yet. I feel, actually, yeah, both of you, because this can manifest. It's like a mirroring energy. It's like you guys can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you're still in the tunnel. So you're like, I don't know. When we even get there? Like, there's a lack of energy. Okay. So this is confirmation that the divine put you there on purpose. The Hermit is the number 9 card. The Wheel of Fortune is a 10. What did I say? If there was some kind of a separation, whatever, it's because they want you to go to the 10 to the completion so the freaking wheel can turn. So they had to destroy some-ish. But this person sees the light at the end of the tunnel too. They are holding that same Ace of Wands up there. Like, that's not, no one's going to take that from me. The Gourmet Chef. The Knight of Discs. Okay. The Knight of Discs. A gourmet, the reason that, this is the Urban Tarot, by the way. I love the, they put a lot of thought into the names, right? Like, what does the Gourmet Chef have to do with the Knight of Discs? Well, the Knight of Discs is the slowest moving knight, but the best one to have. He's the grandpa horse. Right? But he has a pentacle, the Ace of Pentacles. So you know that when he makes a decision, after like all sorts of tower moments, going into hermit mode, when they get to the finish line, it's solid forever. Because, especially with the Tower card, and this is a mirroring energy. Think about it. We always value what we have to work for. Okay? If you know you can get something replaced easily in 2 seconds, you don't really care that much if you lose it. But if you're having like difficulty and you struggle to get somewhere, like the Knight of Discs, which is slow, when they get to the finish line and they offer somebody that pentacle, or they create a home or some kind of stability, okay? They're there to stay, okay? So it can also give the illusion of causing a lot of tower moments and discussions and arguments and such, because it feels like this person is not opening up about their feelings, always in hermit mode, and that is very frustrating. Okay? But somehow that was part of your karmic lesson and their karmic lesson also. The triggers while this was going on. There was triggers amongst that, but this is why it was happening. Okay. Because it takes so long for them to get there that when they get there, I feel like that's what it is. So this person probably didn't open up a lot. The emotion, this is a divine connection. Lovers, Queen of Cups. It's like, this is I love you to death. They know who you are. They might even visualize, whether you see it or not, as somebody they can see themselves growing a life with and even having children. Because she's pregnant here. And she's pregnant with love. Okay. And now that I look at, she's looking at him. Okay. But now I'm channeling this in multiple ways. This could be a very specific message. I'm going to go into the Queen of Wands that's underneath in a minute. But what I'm getting with that is that Queen of Wands, whoever this is, this masculine energy, must have some kind of a tie to somebody that worries them. For whatever reason, you're going to learn about it. But they're saying that whatever you think it is, oh my God, I just freaking, oh, I just made it up. And it's the Queen of Swords. And underneath there was the King of Swords. Oh my God. Did you see that? Wow. Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers. And the Three of Swords. Sorrow, heartbreak, and the third party. This is all karmic lesson. There is a Wheel of Fortune for you and a Wheel of Fortune for this person. There is a Lover's card for you and a Lover's card for this person. This is freaking amazing. But there's a lot of pain, heartbreak, sorrow. Okay. Because of the triggers that happened between you, because of all the energy in the background. Gourmet chefs, again, are very meticulous. So they could be so slow that it gives off the energy that they're arrogant or they don't care, don't value you. And if you do have a soul connection, it's because you guys have karmic lessons to learn together. I did channel that. So you could have some kind of CPTSD. I understand, no judgment. I am the queen of CPTSD and I am not ashamed of that. And I will never allow someone in my life that will ever make me feel ashamed of that, because my karmic lesson is to understand that people are not to punish me for that. I need to have people that support me and love me through that until I can release that, right? Not judge that. Meaning those are reactions like the divine's putting them through being in hermit mode because of things that are going on in their life. That's part of their karmic lesson, is opening up more. But that triggers a response in you. That's your karmic lesson. How do I know that? Because with the heartbreak, sorrow, constant sorrow, despite the freaking love. So it's like you guys can see each other, whether you have ever talked about it or admitted it or not. There is, you feel the energy of like, this could be the person I could spend my life with. They're married here. This is an interracial couple. So that could resonate with some of you specifically. But the way that I look at it is, despite your differences, because you and this person are night and day. That's why there's 2 Wheel of Fortune cards, 2 karmic lessons that you need to learn. And it's interesting because they're confirming their presence already, aren't they? The divine. Because that came out of my mouth when I was channeling. I said, it's about coming together with someone to learn karmic lessons together, but coming together to learn your own karmic lessons together separately without judging each other for learning your karmic lessons. That's why there's a Wheel of Fortune here and a Wheel of Fortune there. But notice this Wheel of Fortune here, right? Looks all nice and bright, but there's a tower here crumbling, okay? Which is the tower that this gourmet chef over here has been experiencing, this masculine energy, because I'm getting it's a mirroring energy. You guys are going through the same thing. You just are not even conscious of it. Okay. But this is where you guys are different. this person's energy, especially with the Hermit, their life is like falling apart. They're going through a huge like transformation. Like they don't know where they are in life, but they know they love you. But they're the kind of person that holds it in, doesn't share these things. That's why there's that same tower that's associated with this gourmet chef is right here, being destroyed in the background. And then it's their karmic lesson there, looking all bright while they're like dying. But you don't know anything about it. So then what happens? You feel the love, but you also feel deceit. Because at the end of the day, it is deceit. When you're connecting with someone, but it's not truly that's not a friendship. That's not a relationship. When you're having a false connection with someone, if someone doesn't feel secure enough with themselves to say what they're going through without fear of judgment. And I feel like what happens here is the pot calling the kettle black. They're going through their tower moments. Things were happening in this person's life. They try to make it seem like they had it all together. And like you, with your karmic lessons, were like the spawn of Satan. Because this Wheel of Fortune has the same lightning and the same like tower moment kind of vibe. Okay, look, lightning, it's dark, right? Nonetheless, you're moving forward because there's that Sphinx there that reminds me of the Chariot card. And that's funny. That's a tarot reading shop right there. Look, tarot cards and a crystal ball. Right? So you see the difference. What am I getting at here? The love between you and this person is very real and very immense. But you guys, to avoid having to go that deep within yourself and dealing with your things, because it's a lot, would rather focus on each other, each other's karmic lessons and each other's patterns, and call the pot calling the kettle black and blame each other. That's what that is. And what is the Wheel of Fortune also? It's karma. The wheel goes around and around and around and around and around and around, and you went around and you went around, and this person went around, this person went around, round, because there's two. That's huge ass energy. This is a freaking major arcana twice. But you know what else is huge as hell? The Lover's card twice. That's all. Those are also major arcana twice. But this is the energy of somebody going through a lot of shit behind the scenes, even though they have that passionate, they honestly, somebody wants a passionate new beginning with you. They desire you. That's the Ace of Wands is desire. Desire to go after their passions in general, career, remember, take it as it resonates, or you, or something. So they've always been holding on to that, but they're drowning. But they're in hermit mode. So this is somebody that does not. They're very slow to open up about these things. And it's deceitful. It causes sorrow and heartbreak and arguments. Why? Because it is deceitful. Somebody's not being their true selves. It feels like you're being used. Because technically you are, even though it's not malicious, according to them. Do you understand? Because they're using you as a way to avoid the fact that they need to learn a lesson and change something within themselves. They're unwilling to look at themselves, so they're going to blame you. That is deceitful because they're deceiving themselves. Do you understand? But this is clear as day. So this is this person. I act like I have it all together, but my life's falling apart. You are the kind of person. I was just talking about CPTSD. Okay? No shame in that. I struggle with that. But I do believe relationships are not perfect. If you are in a relationship with somebody, let's say this is your scenario. This person does not open up about their tower moments. They keep you in the dark about things that are going on because they're afraid of the heartbreak it's going to cause you, and they're afraid that it's going to make you love them less or whatever. They just want to focus on the love and not like the pain. But it's because they don't want to focus on their own pain. That's the truth. They're afraid of just how much they got to deal with and fix in their life. So what do? You are the flip side. That triggers you. right? That triggers you. That's what, and it brings you to your shadow, which is your karmic lesson that you need to learn. And I can resonate with that. Makes you go into anxiety, freak out. And it's not that that's who you are. That's something you're battling. That's part of your karmic lesson. Being emotional, etc. Right? Because whatever they're doing is triggering the deepest thing within you. Instead of being that person that's there for you. Right? Because you cannot have love. You cannot marry. You see, this is marriage. You cannot, the truth is, you cannot be together. That's why the Eight of Cups is there. How can you see potential, even if you feel love, in marrying someone or creating a life with someone that cannot withstand hardship that you go through? Severe arguments will happen. People have their own ish that they need to deal with. But if there's love there, and truly, you're not supposed to engage in the blame game. You want to feel like somebody is going to, afterwards, even if you say the most awful shit, instead of punishing you, is going to be like, I love you. Like, why are you acting like that? Like, what's wrong? Like, are you okay? And help you through that. And vice versa. Okay? But when somebody does not do that, and because they're afraid of conflict, because Tower is also conflict. This is somebody that's afraid of conflict, so they don't say shit. And they're also hiding a lot of things. They're way too cautious. Way too slow to move forward. And that's what's destroying their life. Because there is a lot of love here, but you don't perceive it. And that's all that matters. That's the truth. Because whatever their thoughts are that creates this is what manifests the reality between you. Right? And it becomes dysfunctional and very hurtful. That's what I'm getting. That's why there's sorrow, heartbreak, in cycles over and over again. Because you cannot. Love is not the expression of some of your darkest bits coming out and having somebody being your enemy because of it instead of your friend or your lover or someone that loves you. Yes, people get mad at each other. But people that truly love each other don't abandon each other. They work through it. Because somebody that cannot do that with you, does not have empathy, whose first thought is not to go into hermit mode and avoid conflict. Okay. They can have a long-term relationship. But somebody that does this, that's like off the bat signing on the dotted line for a divorce before you even get married, if you ever do. Because you cannot have anything long-lasting if someone is showing you that they are unwilling to work with you through your struggles. Okay? All right? And I'm getting this is the kind of person that really, because they want to avoid conflict to the point and not let you know what's going on behind the scenes, they cause heartbreak to you. Because your reactions might be more outward. That's why it's dark. You shut down. Lightning comes out. And then they can say, I'm learning my karmic lessons. All is good. But it's not. It's the inverse of the same thing. So I feel like that is why, now I'm getting, there was some kind of a separation here. That was divinely guided. There's too much heartbreak because this person has heartbreak within themselves, but they're projecting it on you, and that's not fair, and that's not friendship. And that's the truth. You could have a soul connection with someone, true love. But when somebody's not ready to love themselves, they can't love you. They will hate you. Even if they say they don't. They can't love you. They will hurt you. Hurt people hurt people. Because you cannot have a tower here. So we know this Wheel of Fortune pertains to this person. And it'll look all bright. But whenever they look at your Wheel of Fortune, your karmic lessons, it looks like a demonic ass card. No. At the end of the day, it's the same fucking card. You're both learning things. Okay? Truly. But this is somebody, every time that there's conflict, they leave, they go into hermit mode. Okay? And that causes sorrow. Because amongst that, this person gives you the energy that they love you this much. And that's a mind fuck. But that's because somebody like that cannot even be a friend to themselves. Do you understand? So if there's separation, that's why. Karmic lessons that need to be learned. Okay? Because like I said, those kind of things will trigger. Let's say, like, for example, some things in particular, like this kind of thing, will trigger me into having like a CPTSD response. Like, I'll like explode. I'm irrational, right? I never say hurtful things though. Like, fuck you, you're, excuse my language, an a-hole. You're like, you have like a small, you know what? And like, you know, like people do shit like that. So like, it's fucking disgusting. Like, just to hurt people. I've never done that. But I will like get very emotional. But the content of it is all about like my pain. You know? It's kind of like a cry for like, I'm having a PTSD thing. Can you please like be there for me? I feel like you're not there for me. You understand? Yes, that's something that obviously I need to work on. I'm giving my experience and I know a lot of people can relate. But at the same time, I really don't struggle with that. Like regularly. I don't. It's not a part of my daily life. I'm actually a very calm person. Right? But everybody has like certain triggers that will get you there. And the reality is, whether the trigger makes you go into hermit mode when there's tower moments like this gourmet chef, which means they shut down, or your trigger makes you go into lightning and shit, right? And like gates close and I all I do is see darkness, right? It's still a trigger response, right? And the point is, don't ever let somebody blame you for your reactions. Because love is not supposed to cause sorrow like this. Instead, love has sorrow, the Three of Swords, but in a way of, we will work together always to flush that down the drain together, as long as it takes. I know your triggers, you know mine. We're not going to blame each other. Like, this wouldn't have happened if you didn't do this, etc., etc. No, that's a lack of safety. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting here. So but with these lights that came out, I feel like somebody was ahead of that knowledge. But somebody's starting to get it. All right. Now, this is another thing I'm saying. There's absolutely a third party. Let's go back to this. There is somebody on the outside. Somebody was either dealing with, it could be a baby mama, it could be a mom, I don't know. It could even be anything. It could be somebody at a workplace, but it could even be with the Six of Cups they just showed me, which is your childhood, people from the past, like childhood wounds that are that deep, moon card, like subconscious. Which is the reason for this, right? That's that Queen of Wands. This is another person, though. For a lot of you, honestly, it's somebody that they were with romantically or have children with, because they showed me the Six of Cups. This child card, okay? Followed by the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, just like I channeled. Self-imposed imprisonment of your own thoughts. Blindfolded. Nine of Swords, you can't have your abundance. Like, this is demonic as hell. Okay? Anxiety, overthinking, everything that we talked about in the beginning. Skip back, because I don't want to repeat it again. Because it's interesting, because the last reading that I posted was literally talking exactly about this. The same cards. So go back and hear that again if you heard it already. Or if you didn't, go hear it. Because they're just reminding you of the situation here. To let you know energy is real. But it's not the main focus right now. But they do want to make it clear. There is an energy of a third party in the background that has dark ass energy. That has kept this man. It could be a woman, but it's a man. Okay, male energy, masculine energy, to be blindfolded, depleted with wrinkles. And he stabbed himself, without realizing that he was causing himself self-imposed imprisonment of his own thoughts, like overthinking. Tapping into that devil energy was really self-deception. You broke your own heart. Seriously. But this is beautiful. Why? Actually, I never noticed this. This is a new deck. There's a rainbow. Number one, I started talking about rainbows randomly when I was talking about channeling, and that's the light at the end of the tunnel. So this situation is ending. Okay, because it could even be energetically, like whatever this person went through because of with someone through the from the past has fucked them up emotionally. It could be a parent, it could be an ex, it could be more than one person. Okay, because that female energy, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 freaking demonic branches coming out of it. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It could be 6 occasions. Something that happened when they were 6 years old, 16, something's been happening for the past 6 years, or something that's been happening in particular the past 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months with somebody. That's just like, they can't take it anymore. Like they're choosing to just, I'm just going to stab myself. I can't take it anymore. But little do they know, that's what they mean. Like they give up. But that's what the divine wanted them to do, because there's light at the end of the tunnel. So they could double their crown. And do you understand? But look how sick this is. So there's divine love here, right? Look at this image. This Queen of Cups, which is the embodiment of freaking love. This person loves you to death. This is an unconditionally loving person. That's this woman. Same hair, red, right? This masculine energy is in love with this person, looking at this person. Literally one body. This demonic ass, the third party, is attached to her head. And he has 2 sets of eyes. And one of the eyes are looking at her, Queen of Cups love, and the other eye is looking at the demon. That sucks. Because this is divine love. What does that mean? 2 things. The energy of this person, whether it's how they affected them mentally, okay, or something they're going through right now, because I did channel that there's something legal going on that you don't know about. You're going to hear about something and it's not what you think, okay? Is affecting this person. So even though they see you, every time that they see you, they love you, like truly. They know who you are. As much as this person might have told you, you know, anything negative about you, understand that it comes from a place of pain. They know who you are. They can see you as somebody they can be married with, have children, whether they don't say that or not. This is beautiful. That's how they see you truly. But they can't see you without seeing the shadow of this person. Somebody fucked them up. Or they're still doing it. There's something happening behind the scenes still. And they because you see how he's looking at her, the Queen of Cups, with beautiful loving eyes, and she's offering him a wine glass. Look at his arms. He looks like he's like slouching, like, I can't even do anything about this, and I love this person so much. And that sucks. Self-imposed imprisonment of their own thoughts, anxiety. They don't know what to do. And finally, this person gave up on everything. Literally stabbed themselves. Like, you know what? I'm already in pain. Like, I'm just gonna, like, I can't. Because I'm blindfolded here, 9 of Swords, anxiety, blindfolded here, self-imposed imprisonment of their own thoughts. They don't understand that this is divinely guided, because they're trying to have him do that so that he can go towards the rainbow and grow. Because something's holding them back. This other person, this other party, is literally stalking this space energetically. And I'm getting that whatever tower moments or arguments, etc., triggers that you have actually stem from this. Because when you're connected to somebody, energy's real. So when this person acts in certain ways that reflects the energy or whatever this other person is putting them through or put them through, guess what happens? They're triggering you to attach to that energy that they're coming forward to you with. You're going to reflect it. And it's not a good energy. But it's not you, you're love. This person could not see the light. But that's going to change. Because we got the Lovers again twice. Look at the difference here. We go from the Lovers card with this interference to, despite our differences, we're intertwined. This is marriage. That's so funny. There are two flames here intertwined. Dude. That's crazy. White candles too. But that's what's going on. So what's the messages that we got? 10 of Cups also means, again, 8 of Cups and 10 of Cups. That's interesting. 8 of Cups is walking away from love. But 10 of Cups is freaking marriage, abundance, it's union, it's ultimate freaking bliss with someone. Like, this is like ultimate end all be all. 10 of Cups. Like, we're together. Okay? So it's like an ending had to happen, 8 of Cups, so that you can actually get to the 10 of Cups. And you don't even realize that. Justice card. Justice, Chariot, and 10 of Cups. That's actually, you might not even believe in legal marriage, but there's two, but for a lot of you, yeah. Because that's marriage, legal marriage. Justice system is like legal documents. Chariot is moving forward. It's also like moving together. 10 of Cups is a marriage. Okay? Somebody had to walk away for that to happen, but also somebody had to walk away from what held them back. What was in the background kept them blindfolded. That's being realized now, though. Somebody realizes that now. Okay? But for some specifics, somebody's going to take a leap of faith, Fool card. Somebody's moving. We got the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is rapid communication, rapid movement forward. But I channeled that card for travel. Someone's going to come see you. You might travel with this person. Someone might try to make a plan with you. They just show me the 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, which is like making a plan to want to move in together. Or somebody's going to say they're moving closer to you. I don't know, something like that. But somebody is moving. And there's love all over this. You have to do with this. Sorry. Holy crap. Well, that's the 9 of Pentacles, which is abundance. This is the universe, which is the world. Again, travel and closing out of this negative cycle. The Hierophant, which is commitment. And what's this? I fell over here. The Knight of Cups, the seducer. Again, with that woman with the red hair, 2 different decks. That doesn't mean that you have to have red hair. But it's just a confirmation that this person's coming forward to you. But that message was very specific for somebody. Okay, somebody needs to go after. Somebody needs to go after. Oh, channeled. Beautiful. And I channeled the moon too, you see? All of the stuff in the subconscious mind that was being hidden is going to be exposed. The sun and the moon together? Ultimate balance. Happiest card in the deck. The divine is guiding this. Illumination. Somebody might be having a baby. I'm not going to lie. There's pregnancy here. I saw the Empress and I didn't pull her out. So it's kind of like, and there's like the Wheel of Fortune twice, which is sudden event. And that's a child. And the Empress is like somebody that's pregnant too. That's kind of like a hidden message for somebody, not everybody, obviously. 6 of Cups. Channeled that too. Hold up. I'm sorry, guys. And the 3 of Pentacles is working together with someone. It's also the card of the workplace. So somebody might be, there's like construction in this building. Somebody might be making changes to their work environment they're being led to. But I just mentioned pregnancy. The 6 of Cups, this is pleasure, is number 1. The 6 of Cups, I channeled it. The 6 of Cups, I channeled for what? Reconciliation, someone from their past. I said the 6 of Cups signifies children. It's the same interracial couple meaning it's the same couple, the lovers that get married, they're having sex here. I was just talking about the children. What do you make when you have sex? Babies. Somebody's having a freaking baby. I'm telling you, you might not be ready, but that's happening. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Just letting you know. Princess of Discs, the kindergarten teacher. Kindergarten teacher, again, omen of, there's a million children in the background. Oh, yeah. That's for somebody. Oh, I'm sorry. Wasn't ready for that. Actually, they want another deck. They want another deck. Even though I just split it and we got the Strength card, the Star card, Healing. Especially, I channeled the Star and the Sun together. This is divinely guided like a mother effer. That's it. It is. All right, give me more messages. I want them to confirm something. Number one, confirm about that child thing. Whoop. Sorry. Just confirm. I just want to know. Sorry. Oh, my device is like dying too. I hope it doesn't. Please make it. Hold on. Stop. 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 I don't know why they're having me pull the kipper. There's literally only one card here. Sorry. Well, we'll see what they have to say. Boss person. Yeah, there's a third party here that was like literally keeping a mask on this person. That's the truth. The number 8 signifies sex, death, regeneration. Like there's an ending with that. But you're going to learn something. You don't, I just split it. Oh my God, dude. Message about work, about what's going on. You're going to learn something. Marriage, big omen here. Dude. I said confirm the baby thing. Child. Two things they're confirming. I channeled the 6 of Cups and the child. And I said someone's going through some kind of a legal situation with the justice that you don't know about, possibly. That's for some people. And this person was deceptive. Literally. That's the truth. But they're also confirming there's a big omen for, I'm sorry, this is not the Disney Channel, but I mean, it's coming out of my mouth. Confirm that message about the, hold on, about the, dude, I was about to say, confirm the message about something legal, courthouse. Okay. Wow. For whoever this is, they just want you to know not to worry. Okay. If it's for you, if you ever have a conversation with this person, if they were hiding this from you for whatever, hopefully you guys build a relationship where you can talk about it. It's going to come out in their favor. I feel like they're worried, but they have nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. It's just mental anguish, but it's really going to come out in their favor. Like, truly, there is something legal that you don't know about. It might have to do with finances and a child, possibly even somebody that they were married to or had some kind of a union with in the past. Yeah, yep. Message despair. I told you, somebody's stressed out. You don't know about it. Somebody's going through something. Somebody's going to write to you or communicate with you, call you, tell you the truth. Somebody is just, it says not hiring here. So somebody's overwhelmed at work. Somebody is just feeling like run down, beat down. Okay. They're going to talk to you about it. If you haven't spoken to this person, you are. Okay. So you guys can build some kind of a friendship. But they're also going to open up to you about some kind of a legal situation and something. Because there's something hidden that you don't know. Can you... Woo! Yeah, this is in regards to number 1, their job. Maybe they feel like they want to quit their job. They can't take it anymore. Okay? Occupation, despair, and it says not hiring. Either someone lost their job or they just want to quit. They don't know what to do. There's stress on so many levels here. But it was hidden and that can't... And they're... That's going to come to light. Them. But what they want to share about that is, oh my God, sweet God. Wow. What they want to share about that is, did you just see how that split over? That in the distant horizon. If this is for you, take it as it resonates. It could be for both of you. If someone speaks to you about this, tell them this. In the distant horizon. this that's happening right now, this house situation, upside down, told you. I told you something about moving, somebody having to move, everything's coming together. This house situation that's upside down happened for a reason, so that you can mature, so you can then court somebody. Courtship is like being with someone, right? The way you're supposed to, right? Not treat somebody like an option. Make a change in your life. You're going to end up, this is a gift from the divine. You're going to end up a wealthy man. It's all in your head. I just split it. You can't deny it. Sudden, somebody's going to give you a, oh my God, you can't make it up. This is huge. And look, this time it came out like upside down. Did you see how that just happened? It came out like this before. But it's a change of perspective that's needed. Hopefully this person, they will open up to you. I feel like this is going to happen because they haven't. And you'll be able to help them through this. Okay? Somebody's unable to make changes, or they feel like nothing can change. Right? Because their house was upside down. But there's going to be a shift in perspective. Maybe through a conversation with you. Strength, lovers, star. Okay? Saying, you're refusing change. Don't do that. Okay? You can have the house that you want. This is a gift from the divine. You're meant to have great fortune, sudden wealth. Wealthy man. Despite a woman, feminine energy, receiving a message of concern about this whole situation. I did channel it, and there it is. That's for somebody. Okay? Okay? But this is also the message about somebody wanting to move, or maybe creating a home with you. But they have to end something first. That is clear as day. I'm going to pull one of these, and then we're good. Seven of Abundance and New Beginning at the bottom. Have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. Knight of Pentacles. The gourmet chef slows out. The hard work you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Yep, Chariot, Eight of Wands. I'm telling you, something's happening quick. So get out of the negative mindset. Use this time to rest and plan. I'm telling you, be prepared because you're having a new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world. If you will just free yourself from that which holds you back, new opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. Everything